Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is the latest Scout Comics box. Now, Scout Comics puts out a box every single month that has a bunch of their comics inside. I think you get about a dozen comics. It could be ash cans. It could be maybe variant covers. It's pretty cool if you are into Scout Comics or want to try out just some indie comics. Fun to get a one-off or subscribe and go from there. What's nice is you generally get all the issues in a series. So if you get a first issue, you're usually going to get the second, third, and so on. This kind of stumbled a little bit as far as that lately. There's been some really good comics I've looked forward to that hasn't been in latest ones, even though we got like the first issue. But it is what it is, and I still support it. I think it's actually a pretty cool box for what you get. You can see it's a really nice packing, and then you get bubble wrap as well. It's pretty high. Well, high class isn't quite the right term, but they keep you all protected. All right, so let's go over what's inside this box. Now, I'm not going to know everything in here, but go through what I can. Ranger Stranger. I read the first release of this. Really twisted, short comics. Funny stuff. If you like Adult Swim type humor, I think you're going to dig this this comic in this series. That's kind of pretty awesome. We got Triskele #3. This was an interesting fantasy series. I read the first issue. I really liked the art. The story was kind of was interesting. I still need to read the second issue, but the art was absolutely amazing of that one. Excellent. We got Phantasmagora #1 from Black Caravan. I'm going to go with horror. I'm not the biggest fan of horror comics, so this one I'm going to kind of chill with, to be nice. So probably not going to review that one, but cool. Alright, so this is one of the comics that I really got pumped about. By the Horns, Dark Earth #3. Great fantasy series. I've loved this from the start. The first volume is fantastic. The second volume is just as solid. I've been bummed that we haven't totally kept up with the releases. I actually think it's on issue 3 or maybe 4 at this point. So we're a little bit behind, but I'm glad we're catching up, and hopefully we get all of the releases. As I said, you can get some ash cans. We got Omega Gang. I do not know anything about this. Kind of a cool title, though, and I do like the logo. The logo is actually pretty sweet. We got another Black Caravan. It's Sergeant Werewolf. This just seems like campy fun. I mean, look at that cover. I don't think you can get much more serious than that, or goofy than that. All right, we got Eternus #1. So this is from Andy Serkis, the Circus. The actor, motion capture, director. He's doing this comic series. It debuted, I believe, at New York Comic Con. I'm intrigued by it. I'm actually really, really intrigued to see what it's like. Another horror series from Black Caravan. It is Pentagram of Horror #4. I absolutely know nothing about it. I'm not the biggest horror fan, so to get me to go and really dive in and spend my limited time reading horror it's not a slight on the comics. It's just not my preferred genre, so I tend to not go with those. Alright, we got Kill Switch, another ash can. Looks kind of cool, a little Blade Runner-ish in the style and coloring. Intriguing. Alright, Code 45 #3. This was a pretty cool series. I think this is the one that there's dragons in the underground tunnels of the metro. It was a really cool concept. Oh, that's weird. Alright, well, this is going to be kind of odd. Then we got Blade in the Dark #1 from Black Caravan. Again, know nothing about this. So, interesting. And we already did this one. We got a duplicate, it turns out. So let's see if that is just an extra or that goes towards our 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, it looks like they messed up this month and gave us 2 of one of the issues. So hopefully maybe Sergeant Werewolf becomes the huge collector and we may bank off of that one. Overall, there's a bunch in here that I'm excited to read. It should be some solid comics. So yeah, I mean, if you are into indie comics, I think this is a really good box. You tend to get some really good comics every single week. I recommend, or not every month, every month for you to read, and you get the easy, nice way to stay up with what Scout is putting out. You could go get yours. We got a link underneath this video. We get nothing for the link and you purchasing. We just, I think it's just a cool service to promote. If you want the latest Scout news, you can always check us out at graphicpolicy.com. Of course, we'll be reviewing a bunch of these comics as well. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.